All right, so we did a really cool trade. I was just testing it really to see, hey, will this work? And it did. I'll explain in a minute because I see another setup coming down. This little box right here represents some kind of pivot level. It started to break out with this green candle right here. And I said, I'm not chasing it. So I put my limit order. Limit orders. Wow. I'm really starting to get into limit orders, I guess. And my stop was right here, $15. My target was right here, and it came down and triggered me in and went right up and hit my target. And now it's reversing, and I want to see this trade here because it just broke that box. Now we see some type of breakdown where I want to see if I can get a Fibonacci trade to the downside. We don't know how high it's going to pop up. A lot of times it'll go right back up to that box for the momentum breakdown traders, and it'll come right back and tag that entry that they get into, which will be the 50% golden zone right here. So let's see if it gets up there. There's a sell to ask. Let's hit that sell to bid if it comes up a little bit more. Come on, come all the way up. It's coming up to that box bottom, and it's getting stuck right there. I should have just hit short right as it came up to that. So there's your tail, there's your weakness. Now I'd be chasing the breakdown. I don't like to do the momentum trades. I want it to come up into the area, which it did, but it just didn't. It would not have hit my. I should have had a limit order ready right there, like this. Sell limit.
Order submitted.
And it would have been right inside the golden zone. It did hit the golden zone. No, it didn't. So it would have missed my entry by. Look at this nice move breakdown. So let me explain again what we did. I'm going to go ahead and show the entries and exits on this thing because I'm really starting to hone in on my trading style a lot better now that I'm back on my channel here. And I'm real serious about trading here. Well, that was with a different account, so I won't be able to. Actually, I'm on a PA account right now, a paid account. Let me go back to the simulator. Here's the trade. When I saw this box being support level, I saw the box being support level right here. Saw that green candle right there. Then I put my entry, 50% of that candle to come back down, and my stop was under this pivot level here, under the box, in case it came back down. Target was just 1-to-1, so it came. You could see right here, that little blue dot is where I got out. This little blue dot is where I got in. And it hit target. Now the downside trade, what I was trying to do is use this top pivot right here as the top of the Fibonacci. This candle head came all the way down to here, so the golden zone was right here. This green candle right here, it wicked. I don't know if you can see the wick. It came up just underneath, and it wouldn't have. I should have had a waiting order, a limit order right there. Actually, I'm torn between the idea of waiting for it to reject off of that, which will be a worse price, or just getting in and using my stop loss up here blindly. And I think that I've done that before, and it does work. In this case, however, it just simply did not come up high enough for me to get into that trade. And yeah, we would hit another 1-to-1 target on that. So very, very interesting. That's our first couple of trades this morning live. One simulator and one PA account. Doing good so far. Looks like the next area of interest would be the golden zone for this move right here. And that would be in a very interesting area. This area right here where the pivots and some call it order block is waiting. So if it comes down into this area, we could look for candle formations. You've got confluence between structure and Fibonacci zones, which is very, very nice. So it's coming right now. Let's see what we can get into here. See what develops. If the price moves too quickly, you can't do nothing. I might just want to just buy limit to get into this thing right here, right now, in this area.
Order filled.
And use the bottom of these wicks down here as my stop loss.
Order submitted.
There we go. It's back. I could hit target, or I could go to break even. Okay, we're break even. Let me see. I gotta move faster. I gotta get my risk was down here, so my target would be right up there. I'm already break even though. Come on, don't get me yet. My risk was right here, so I'd like to get 1 to 1. There was, oh, it did hit 1 to 1. I didn't have my, see, I got to get my, oh, I'm on the simulator too. I wanted to be in my PA account. Well, let's see if it hits 1 to 1, maybe 2 to 1. Don't going to get greedy, but sell the ass.
Order filled.
I'm out.
Order
It's
canceled.
close enough to 1 to 1. Okay, so what we did here is, like we were saying, using structure, using this order block, using the Fibonacci zone, this golden zone right here, together. It was together. As soon as it tapped into that and started to go up, I just blindly entered. When I say blindly, I didn't wait necessarily for it to start going up. I have different strategies, and I kind of like them both. And I guess it depends on how much risk you're looking at, because if you have your risk under control and you can afford to wait for it to turn red and turn green and give you a green candle in reversal, and you want that, if your spread is too far and your risk is too large and you can't afford to wait for it to turn green because it would put you outside of your risk level, maybe the trade shouldn't be taken, or just get in on a limit order, keep your risk where it needs to be, which was down here for me. And if it would have just kept on going, I was willing to take that because we had structure, we had an order block, we had the Fibonacci golden zone. And I said, you know what, that's enough for me to put on risk. Okay, so that was some more trading we just did. Let's wait for another good setup. Something I definitely got to get better at is holding my winners, especially when I notice candles are not being violated. Each new candle creates its own low, and I got out right here at 1 to 1, but I could be there right now on this large candle. I could just bring it up a little higher. I would have made more. And there's two target right there, and now we got 2 targets secured by the next candle formation. So even if it drops down, we hit 2 instead of getting 1. I got to really work on that, man. It's almost at 3 to 1. It doesn't always work where you could just candle, follow candle. But when it does, I should treat it, each trade, as if that's a possibility. I think I got to wrap my mind around that. So it hit 3 to 1 up there. I would have took that target because you already got structure up here. I don't think I would have, don't get greedy.